Start recording. Okay, if you don't remember, the last time we were here, we saw Cormier, and she was like, she almost unironically just did the thing from that Plague of Gripes video, where she was like, damn, shit's fucked. Get on that for me, will ya? And then we were like, hey, could you help us? And she's like, nah. I got like being a god to do and stuff. Bye. And then I got mad at the human gods for like an hour. For you, VOD watcher, whenever these eventually get uploaded, that will have been but a mere video ago. For me, it's been like a month and a half. Yeah, that was Plague of Gripes. Yeah, that was very early Plague of Gripes. You can tell because it looks almost exactly the same as his the Dark Souls video that he did that everybody loves. Hey, that is not canon. But oh, it's fan canon.
We don't see many like you heading south through the arid glade fields. Do you want to know why?
Why?
King Joko exiled all of us to this work farm. Our Sunspear friend, Alashar, helps exiles defect. And Mom and I help him.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Far to the north, the followers of Ascension study Augury Rock to try and contact the gods. Augury's shadow is a camp built by Tyrians coming to unlock Ascension. Scholars have flocked to Augury Rock to research the old rituals.
That's too many girls? What am I, stupid?
Come seeking adventure and glory.
But yeah, like if it was up to me, I'd already have played Guild Wars 2 for I'd already have played Guild Wars 2 for like 14 hours every day, and my Revenant would be so fucking buffed up and like, oh. Because I really want to try Condi Renegade, I think it is. Condi Bow Renegade. It seems really fun and cool, even though it's a pretty like difficult class to play.
I'm
Why?
scouring the Riverlands for a place of special significance. It might
Guess
be
it's up to me to
related
force you
blast.
to. Please
Anything
do.
come to mind?
Special significance. Well, I did have the most spectacular romantic encounter of my life on an
I'm hoping that
automated
since my job will
Not
be
quite
streaming when the
like that.
subathon is going, I
What
can
I
just
mean
like do
is-
that.
Let me set the scene.
It
for
will
you.
be a little boring
Please
for
don't.
viewers, I think, but
Sunset.
nighttime
I'm looking out over the
streams
riverlands,
are
brooding and pensive.
meant for
A
more
rebel
boring
with a
content
heart of
anyway.
gold, if only she would notice. And just then, she arrives, dressed to kill and wearing the most alluring fragrance. But why?
Please stop talking for a moment.
Then I realize this is no chance encounter. She's on a mission.
Wahoo.
And her sole objective, taming a heart that by its very nature must run free.
Fantastic. I need to go now.
I'm a god of autopsies. It's like gay sex. Yeah, I remember saying that because people talk about the Disco Elysium scene, like autopsy scene, like it's gay sex, and I get the idea that like it's like, you know, like you're very like you're very intimate with like another man's body and you're a man and stuff like that, but I just don't see it, guys. I don't know, man. I really don't see it. I think that's a little bit of a reach.
Something you need, Wayfarer?
I'm scouring the Riverlands for a place of special significance.
Wait, isn't Wayfarer what they call you in Soto?
But I'll feel better fighting them
Anything
with the
come to
Sunspear
mind?
by our side.
Related to Vlast? That could be a lot of places around here. He's from the
Well, sure,
Riverlands,
heard that
after
part.
all.
I've got a
I'm
plan,
sorry.
but
He
I'll
was
need
from the
help.
Riverlands.
Follow me.
I only recently
some of
learned
our
of his
supplies.
death, and
In order to cobble together fertilizer bombs.
these are dark times indeed.
Why'd you say he was from the Riverlands twice? Related to Vlast? That could be a lot of places around here. He's from the Riverlands after all. Oh, I'm sorry. He was from the Riverlands. I see. Like you're correcting yourself. Okay. Like what are you doing? Yeah, I know he was from the Riverlands. You just said so. But you're correcting yourself because he's dead. Because he died to protect us. And also he left those edgy messages for Aurene where he was like, hey, maybe protecting humans kind of sucks actually. But you got to do it because mom said so. Even though you're always going to be living in her shadow and everything you do is like pre-planned out because your destiny's been made for you and you have no free will. But also it kind of sucks. Make sure you snap at the people who are feeding you so they don't forget you're a big cool dragon. Class, maybe you need to go to therapy. Did they make therapy for dragons? You gotta go to dragon therapy. Last time Casimir was shown irrefutable proof that gods don't give a fuck about Tyrion and had a crisis of faith. Canuck has 500 gold writing us being the ones to kill Balthazar. Does he? Did he make a bet? That's funny. I do love Canuck so much. He's great. Didn't I already talk to this kid? No, he's a different person.
I'm scouring the Riverlands for a place of special significance. It might be related to Vlast. Anything come to mind?
Only rumors. And the occasional ravings of treasure hunters passing through. But I'm hardly an expert when it comes to the Riverlands. I'd wager the locals know more than I do.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. You got my dead name wrong. It's Freddy Fazbear? What the fuck was I on during the mortuary assistant streams? I know I like broke that game, but man, what the fuck was I on? I know I sequence broke that game and we got the like 6th secret ending after like the 2nd one, but
I'm scouring the Riverlands for a place of special significance. It might be related to Vlast. Anything come to mind?
Vlast? I mean, I've heard the legends, but that's all they are. Legends and myths.
God, why was it
Myths aren't
Yanni all of a
always
sudden?
fabrications.
Fuck.
Some of them end up being true.
That's for sure. Particularly in these parts. But not all of Nyala's tallest tales are so credible. Not that it bothers the kid she teaches, of course. She's in the tent, just over there, if you'd like to inquire further.
No, I think so too. Didn't I like get one ending, but then it let me keep going even though it wasn't supposed to? Or like it was very clear you were supposed to quit at that point, and then I kept going and got like, I got like the first ending, then the 2nd ending, then I skipped, or no, I got the first ending, then I skipped ahead to like the 4th ending, and then I accidentally skipped ahead even further than that to the 6th ending by just having all the right items by accident. This shit was funny.
It might be related to Vlast.
And so it just made no sense.
Blast, huh? Huh. He was born here, I know that much. In a city that was eventually swallowed by the desert. Beyond that, it's all rumor and conjecture. Local legends and such.
I wonder sometimes if bringing the children along was the right thing to do.
Joko separated us once, remember?
How can I forget?
Greetings, Wayfarer. Have you come to join us in the search for Ascension?
Maybe later. For now, I need information. I'm scouring the Riverlands for a place of special significance. It might be related to Vlast.
I don't know what these like dots are in the story journal.
Special significance.
For the purposes of our discussion, it means really interesting.
But that could be anything around here.
Tell me about it.
Didn't you see someone with the Derman Priory the other day? What were they looking for?
Oh, that's right. A bunch of Asura came to the Riverlands. I met one of them. He was mean, but really smart.
His name is Glock. He's a bit impatient, but he knows a lot about the area. He came through this way asking vague questions, like you are now. Perhaps he'd be willing to share what he learned.
There's a big Spider-Man discussion going on in my Discord. And to chime in. Aki, hi, how are you? How's your partner push going? I've seen that you're on one. It looks like it's been going great. I'm really proud of you. That fucking owns. I hope that you get it. Oh, there's Glock. Hello. Why do you have the same name as a gun?
Ah! Don't you dare sneak up on me like that. You can get yourself killed doing that in a place like this. I'm far more dangerous than I look, you know. I'm sorry. This place has me a bit on edge.
I'll wear a bell next time. You're with the Priory, aren't you? I need information.
Concerning...
I'm searching the desert for... something.
I need more?
A place of special significance, possibly related to the Dragon Vlast.
You're not working with much, are you? These lands are rich with history, so that could be any number of... Wait, Vlast, you said?
Yes. Anything come to mind?
Well, since my arrival, I've heard mention here and there of an ancient lost city somewhere in the Riverlands. A hub of forgotten activity, or it was before the fall, anyway. Supposedly, Vlast was born there. If you're looking for, how'd you put it, a place of special significance, the lost city certainly fits the bill.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
No idea. Hence, heard mention here and there. All I've gathered on the topic is rumor.
Oh shit! You did make partner. I didn't realize you actually made it. Holy shit! I see that badge. Hell yeah, Aki.
What we're looking for.
I'm so proud of you.
Check with the locals.
That fucking owns. Good job. You deserve it. You're a great streamer. You're next soon? I hope, but I don't know about that. I appreciate the vote of confidence, though. It's nice to see you, though. I was looking at your website the other day. Apropos of nothing, I was looking at your website the other day. That's a slickly laid out website. Especially your, like, played games tab and stuff. That shit owns.
Let me know, and I'll come running.
I don't remember how I came upon it. I just saw that you had one, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I was looking over, and I was like, damn, this is really cool. Show what games I played on all my mods. Yeah.
I have another question.
It's a really great way to do it.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost city.
I said sleek as hell.
Nothing comes to mind immediately, but I'm hardly an expert. You should ask Nyala. She's in the tent just over there, tending to the children.
Joko separated us once, remember?
How can I forget? If we discover how to ascend, Joko will pay dearly.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
Chat, y'all ever heard of these things called pretzel nuggets? They're really fucking good. They're just like little pretzel squares that are like bulbous and round, and they have peanut butter in them, and they're really fucking good.
According to legend, it was reclaimed by the desert.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
Not specifically. But
I had some a long time ago, and then I remembered they exist the other day. I was like, oh, and I got some, and I've been munching and crunching. You get that nice saltiness from the salt on top of it. You know that melt in your mouth, and you crunch down. You get that sweetness of the peanut butter, that like earthy sweetness. Ooh, they're so good. How dare you? Pretzels are delicious. I think you've just had bad pretzels.
Excuse me. I have another question for you.
If you got like mall pretzels, like Auntie Anne's or anything, I'm gonna be honest, I really hate those. I think they're bad.
What about the Forgotten City? The Forgotten are really interesting. They took care of Vlast since he was born.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
What about the river folk? Suppose they might know?
Oh, yeah! Go ask the river
Huh,
folk.
fair enough.
You'll find them south of here, settled along the riverbank. They'll know more about the story.
Actually, I saw a TikTok the other day, chat. You guys see this one? It was This guy, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, I probably can't find it. This guy, like, it was a YouTube short technically, but whatever, they're all TikToks. This guy, he was talking about, is like day one of eating black licorice until I like it. And he ate it on the first day, he's like, oh, and he like spit it out. But every day he kept eating it. And by about 2 weeks, he was like, you know what, that's not that bad, actually. And then he goes into like this breakdown of how liking something works. And basically his conclusion was that you can kind of train your brain to like anything, essentially. I'm kind of wondering how true that is, because also I was watching Northern Lion. He was talking about that same thing, about how he didn't really like tomatoes very much. And then Kate was like, you gotta eat tomatoes. And he was like, nope, I will not be doing that. I'm a man going my own way. That's not gonna be happening. And then Kate was like, okay, well, if you don't eat tomatoes, you're gonna die, or something like that. Like, you're gonna die of a heart attack. He's like, you know what? Maybe I'll try a tomato every now and then. Got convinced by his wife. And now he's like, now I could just eat a tomato raw. Those things are delicious. And I'm just thinking, like, do I think that's possible? Do you think you really can just expose yourself to food repeatedly and, like, until your brain just learns to like it? I've been thinking about that a lot. I'm thinking maybe I just expose myself to a lot of foods I don't like repeatedly to make myself like them.
Could use a pair of hands like yours.
Maybe later. For now, I need information.
Actually, yes, that's literally what it's about. That it was about acquired taste. Let me see if I can find it.
Lost City. I could swear I heard something about that from the locals. Apparently, it was where Vlast was born. That's the long and short of it, though. Follower Disa may know more.
Oh, I found it, actually. I thought it was going to be way harder. Hold on. I thought it was going to be way harder. Here we go. Here we go.
Eating salty black licorice until I like it. Ugh. And this is day 14. So, how does an acquired taste work? As babies, the only taste that we naturally like is sugar. But at 4 months old, we also start to like salt. Every other taste we have to acquire. I think one big misconception about an acquired taste is that it's just like learning to like something bad, but in reality, salty black licorice has a lot of pleasurable sensations. Sugar, fruit, herbs, as well as some bitter notes that put up alarm bells in your brain, which associates bitterness with poison. But after enough exposures, your brain realizes that it's not going to hurt you and that it can ignore the danger signals, which lets you enjoy all the pleasurable stuff underneath. So people wonder, why should I try something again if I didn't like it the first time? But unless we just want to pound straight spoonfuls of sugar, pretty much every culinary pleasure in life is a trade-off of short-term terror for long-term enjoyment.
When a branded Hydra gets fired up by laying.
Day 1 of eating salty black licorice.
Y'all think that's true? Y'all think there's any merit to that? Yeah, good. I almost said, could I force feed my brain into liking tomatoes? That's not the term, but sure. Can I force feed my brain into liking tomatoes, chat? Can I do that? I think that's real. I mean, he talked about bitterness there specifically, and tomatoes aren't like bitter. Well, actually, no, they're like sour. That's what I don't like about them. There's like this sour taste that makes it feel like it's rotten. Oh, you know what? Oh my God. I think I just had a revelation, chat. Unironically, I think I just had a revelation. I think my brain interprets the sour notes of tomatoes to mean that it is like food that has gone off. I think that's what's happening. I'm like, this is like food that is bad. It's like, it is rotten. It is gonna hurt me. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. What should I start with? Like BLTs, you think? I really like lettuce either. Maybe I could learn to like it. I already like sandwiches. I like bacon. I like mayo. Lettuce is like fine. I've grown okay with it. It's not my favorite thing, but I don't like hate it anymore. Think BLTs would be a good way to start?
You there?
I'm afraid not. But I had a question for you.
Hi, Samantha.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City.
Only rumors. Supposedly, there was once a grand city somewhere in the region. Vlast's birthplace.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
I'm afraid not. But folks in the camp west of here might know more.
You know what, chat? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's see, add white bread to my cart. We already have some mayo. Get some bacon. I'm fucking doing it. Get some lettuce. I'm gonna eat 1 BLT every day until I like tomatoes. No, I'm serious. I'm gonna do this. Like, I mean this wholeheartedly. I want to like tomatoes. For years, I have wanted to like tomatoes. If we think that's possible, I'm doing it. I'm gonna bitch and complain the whole time, though. I want you to know. I'm gonna come on here and be like, how do you guys like tomatoes? Those are so fucking gross. What is wrong with you? How do you like tomatoes? These are so nasty. I'm gonna bitch the whole time. I already know it. Oh, should I do this on the subathon? Maybe I start. Oh, that's when I start. You think? You can like check my progress over the. Ooh. Ooh.
You there? Have you seen any glimmering scales in your sojourns? I'm collecting slivers of glass.
No, yeah. When I bitch, don't be like, yeah, you're right. It's not that bad. Just be like, no, Kyria, eat your damn BLT and shut up. Around lunchtime every day, it's like, all right, BLT time. Oh, that's a good idea. That's content, baby. And then we can like take like a Martha, you can supercut that into a video. We can give it some clickbait title like brain aging my way into liking tomatoes.
You don't look busy. I require your assistance.
And I require yours. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
There are all kinds of curiosities in this region.
Yeah.
Lost city? Sure. Why not? It wouldn't surprise me anyway. But
Oh, I'm
beyond
gonna
that,
bitch so
no,
much. I'm
not
gonna
so
hate it.
specific. Ask around Augury's shadow. You there? You don't look busy. I require your assistance.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, no. I don't have a moment for you. Sorry. Alright. Chat. Help me out here, chat. I should make sure this doesn't dox me. Hold on. I'm just not gonna risk it. Chat. When I look up tomatoes on Walmart, I see fresh Roma tomatoes, fresh slicing tomato, fresh tomato on the vine, which is a bag, which is, I guess, like, looks like the picture is like 5 tomatoes all connected together via a vine. And then fresh grape tomatoes, fresh cherub tomatoes, but those are all tiny. Those are grape tomatoes. So what do I get? A Roma or a slicing? Which one do you recommend to start with? They seem to have different internals. I don't know. They both look like just normal tomatoes. The slicing tomato does look a lot more like a traditional tomato, I will say. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, now I want to eat one now, though. Even though I know I'm going to hate it, my brain's like, don't you want one now? I don't know. I don't know how much I buy into the idea that it's possible to make your brain like something. But it took that guy 14 days to be like, tomato's not that, or I mean, black licorice isn't that bad. So, all right, I'll give it 14 days, bare minimum. I'll keep going if I have to, but I'll give it 14 days BLT check bare minimum. Okay? 2 weeks. That means you guys got to get the subathon to go for 2 weeks. You have to. It's on you now.
Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a lost
Because
city
if the
located
subathon stops,
somewhere
so
in
am
the
I.
Riverlands?
A lost
I'm making this your problem, chat.
I've heard of one here and there, mostly by way of raving treasure hunters passing through.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
Not exactly. But supposedly there's a sprawling ruin buried in the desert. Plenty have come looking, but as far as I know, nobody's actually found it.
I appreciate the insight. Be well.
I bet this works with other stuff too. Like what? Hacking my brain to like trails in the sky. Sorry. I think it's good. I think it's fine. I need to play more of it. Jerking off the feet until I like them. Actually, that unironically works. That does unironically work. Don't ask me how I know, but that does work. Stuff like that does actually work. If you start forcing yourself to see a thing as like sexual, then it can, yeah, it can kind of like, it can kind of take over your brain. I promise it's peak. I will. Well, I mean, I won't. I heard this. There's this other streamer called Danny. Yeah, it's playing Trails in the Sky, but I'm not gonna.
Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a
Hi,
lost
Jinko.
city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
I'm kidding. I'm making a joke. I will play more Trails in the Sky.
Supposedly it was where Vlast was born,
but not on here.
Long gone.
That's a it's a RPG, so it doesn't get played on here.
Joko happened.
Only very important, like very like monumentally important RPGs that everybody wants to see, like Chrono Trigger, get played on here, or stuff that is less than 20 hours.
As was the sinking of the city, according to legend. I mean,
it's the Goku. It's Goku himself. Holy shit! Hey Goku, I have a question. Goku, I have a question. Do you think at least once somebody could get you to kill somebody else with a gun?
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this.
Like at least
But I have
once.
another
If they
question.
told you it was like, it would
Do
make
you
you
know
more powerful
anything
if they
about a
lied to you.
lost city
Do you think
located
Goku would
somewhere
blam
in the
blam a
Riverlands?
motherfucker at least once? You can convince him to do so? You could trick him?
I mean, I'm forgetful. I've lost plenty of things.
I think
but
you could. I
our
think
city-
Goku like cares like about like a good fight and stuff, right? Like I feel like if you tricked Goku and were like, if you use this gun, it'll make you more powerful. If you use a gun and you make Goku, like you tell him that, and then you're like, okay, Goku, if you use this AK-47 and gun that guy down, you'll hit Super Saiyan God Max level Big Daddy edition with your cock out, and he'll be like, whoa, that sounds cool, and then he'll do it. And then he'll be like, that killed a guy. And then he'll you know, Kamehameha you off the ground, you know? He will fucking spirit bomb your ass with the power of the whole world. But like, you know? I think you could convince Goku. You think you can convince Goku to blam blam a motherfucker every day until he likes it? I think you could. I think at least once you could convince Goku to just blam a
I'm searching the
motherfucker.
Riverlands for something important. I've been canvassing the area in search of information.
She does love visitors, but you should know something. Muriel's very old.
You know, Saiyans
and
get
her
stronger from
answers
near-death experiences? No, I don't
not
watch Dragon
always
Ball.
clear. Please be patient with her and try to speak up. Her hearing is
I think I've seen Dragon Ball like 10 times ever over the course of my 28 years of being alive. I just know, like, I know a little bit about Goku because I have a lot of friends who are really into Dragon Ball. And now that Toriyama's dead, I feel like this weird, like, need to, like, go through his work and, like, change his stronger in the faster. Kakarot, shoot me in the fucking kneecaps. Okay, if you say so.
Ah, and
Bang bang.
I don't know your face.
Kakarot! That hurt! That hurt a lot!
I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez, Vegeta, it looks like you're bleeding out.
Ask you a question. Do you know anything about a lost
So
city
Goku and
located
Vegeta
somewhere
talk.
in the Riverlands?
A city swallowed whole by the desert.
Sorry, Goku, I'm not trying to make fun of, sorry, Goku the follower. I'm not trying to make fun of a thing you presumably like.
That's the name of the city?
I apologize.
No, a nursery where the forgotten toiled, where Vlast's eyes first opened.
I would comment on what's happening in the game, but I'm just going around to a bunch of NPCs who are very slowly revealing something that's been obvious since, like, the second person.
Terrible journey across terrible lands beyond the sea.
Hi.
I see. Thank you. Kesho. Vlast's birthplace.
Good night, Joey. I love
Now
you.
I just have to find it.
You could voice act Eager Raptor videos? That's simultaneously like a huge compliment and also maybe the most insulting thing you've ever said to me. Princess is another long lost city. I wish I could stop talking to NPCs, man.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this.
No,
but
it's
I have
not.
another question for you.
It's not just her. We
Searching
need a
for
cook.
lost city called
That's
Kesho.
my Walter White impression.
What do you know
Vegeta's like Kakarot. You mean like that's
wait,
you know the
Kesho.
inflection's all different.
I know who you're talking about.
No.
Kakarot. Yesterday Bulma pegged me in the asshole.
Some years ago, if memory serves. Short fellow.
I think I had a near-death experience, Kakarot.
Please.
It made me very strong. You should try it too, Kakarot. Awaken your inner Saiyan blood. Get pegged, Kakarot.
Turn out differently this time.
Okay, now you're just being mean. Like if Aaron Game Grumps was a pretty girl. Now you're just being hurtful. Cookie the Axolotl, thanks for the follow.
I have another question for you. I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho.
I'm being nice. You're like if a piece of shit asshole was like pretty.
I know I've heard that name somewhere. That's
kidding.
Right.
I do not feel that way about Aaron Hansen.
The other day. It's a place? I thought it was a person.
Where can I find her?
She's to the west of here.
Me when I misrepresent misrepresent Marcy's words
She's
and views.
a little prickly when it comes to treasure hunters.
You think I'm
not
pretty? Oh
hunting
my
for
god.
treasure. I'm searching for answers.
I'm not sure Ardra will appreciate
Goon with
the
me,
distinction,
Kakarot.
but good luck with your search just the same.
Yeah, chat, do you ever get this thing after a creator dies? Arden Slacker, thank you for the resub.
Arden Slacker just
Do you ever get this
resubscribed
thing
for
after a
11
creator
months.
dies
Happy
where you
Friday.
feel the need to like go experience all their work?
I have another question for you. I'm searching
Like you're like,
for a
oh,
lost
like out of
city
like especially if they were like influential, it's like, oh, out of respect for them, I need to like go like I need to finally like get started on that thing.
Vlast's birthplace, swallowed by the
Like
desert.
now that Toriyama is dead, I'm like, oh man, maybe I really should give. He was like so influential, and everybody's like so sad about it, and he was like so important to so many people. Maybe I really should give Dragon Ball another try. Maybe I could be one of those people he was important to, you know? Like that's how my brain works. I'm like, oh, maybe he could be one of those people for me. I just need to give him a try.
Treasure hunters come through this way.
A great many, all searching for the treasures of the lost city. And to my knowledge, none have returned. You'd be wise to keep that in mind, stranger. If you journey that way, make sure to bring your...
My only recollection of when David Bowie died was everybody going, man, like people being like, oh man, we gotta check on Vinny Vinesauce. Make sure he's okay. People sending Vinny messages like, hey Vinny, did you hear the news? Are you handling it okay? Like his fucking like family member died. I know he really cares about David Bowie like a lot. And a lot of like Red Vox songs are very much just David Bowie worship, but like, damn guys. I remember him coming on stream a little bit after, like 2 or 3 days after, and being like, yeah guys, like, I liked the man's music, but we weren't family. I understand there's an impulse many people have, but I don't understand why. For me, it just purely comes from the fact it's like, it comes from the idea of like, Well, this person, like Akira Toriyama, for example, well, that's good because Linkin Park owns. I guess an album like 2 years before he died, and I don't really get all the praise for the album. It's really mid. Then the next day, I've just criticized the album and how he was dying. Oh, geez. What did David Bowie even die from? Did he know he was dying? I thought it was like sudden, like a car crash or something. Not literally a car crash, but like similar idea. Answer? Oh. Yeah, Hannah, you killed David Bowie. He heard your criticism and went, well, that's it for me. I mean, I have a really hot take, like a scalding hot take, which is that some people are only good in death. To be honest, like not to say that like they aren't good beforehand or weren't capable of being good beforehand, but like I've said this before. I think dying is the best thing that can happen to some artist's career, is the better way to phrase that. They're not only good in death, but like I think dying is one of the best things some artist can do for their career. But the problem is you can't like control for it. You can't set out to be one of those artists. My go-to example is like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's a really good example, but no, my go-to example, and one that I know everybody is going to disagree with me on, is now I can't remember his name. Beatles guy who is married to Yoko Ono. John Lennon. Yeah, that guy. What?
First time I've ever heard John Lennon.
I couldn't remember his name.
You realize it's usually the other way around.
Yeah, Yoko Ono is John Lennon's wife. I know.
Famously, famously hated the fact that her art career was basically
I'm
forgotten.
searching for a lost city called Kesho.
Oh, did she?
What do you know about it?
Oh, I had no idea about that.
It's been a while since anybody's asked me about Kesho. How'd you come across that name? With great difficulty, I promise you. What can you tell me about it? You're different from the others. Maybe you are after something more than riches and glory. If Kesho truly exists, you'll find it to the northwest of here.
Thanks, Yoko.
Where it was claimed
That makes sense.
If you head that way, you'll want to bring your skimmer along.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I know this is going to be an unpopular take, but I really think that like if John Lennon, like here's the thing. I kind of truly believe that for a lot of people, I kind of truly believe that for a lot of people, them dying is like the thing that like sets off their art career. Like, yeah, John Lennon sucked and would be hated today. Well, how do I say this? Like, not set off their art career because he was already big. What am I trying to say? That's the wrong wording. That's not what I mean. Don't criticize me for that. That's not what I mean. What I'm saying is like, no, because Van Gogh is an example of that. Like Van Gogh was not popular until he died, and then people were like, oh shit, his art kind of rules actually. There's a lot of examples of that, but that's not what I'm talking about. There is this like, okay, what I'm talking about is that there is this like idea. There's this like sort of cultural idea that you kind of can't really criticize the dead. Like you can't really be like, oh, this guy sucks, he's bad, because people are like, well, he's dead. You can't talk ill of the dead, right? There's like this cultural idea. Fuck off. There's like this cultural idea that you can't like talk ill of the dead, right? So like, if John Lennon was still alive today, he probably would have had to like essentially stand trial socially and like from a social standpoint, he would have had to stand trial for all the shitty things he did as time went on. And people would have been like, hey, those things you were doing actually were like, that actually wasn't cool of you, right? But because he died, everybody just fondly remembers him as like that guy who was in the Beatles and he made music and he made Yoko Ono and like, you know, there's all this like good stuff you remember about him and not the fact that he was like a drunk alcoholic, you know, like asshole who like abused his kid or whatever, like all that shit, right? Like abused Yoko Ono. You don't remember all that shit because it's like he died early enough that like he couldn't like get canceled essentially.
Where have I heard that?
And I feel like that happens with a lot of people.
We ran into last year. Wasn't he looking for some kind of lost city?
Oh, that's right.
It's not like a super prevalent issue, but I feel like it happens like enough.
City. And he asked us to join his search for a cut of the treasure.
What happened to him?
Like if he had kept going on, people would have slowly been like, hey, John Lennon, you suck. But because he died at like the perfect time, all anybody remembers of him is like, wow, John Lennon, you were awesome and made great music. Wow. I mean, you were kind of shitty at the end of your life, but it's the end of your life. Like, whatever. Look at all the cool stuff you did. But that's my extremely hot take. I don't think basically anybody agrees with me on it, which is fine. I mean, yeah, famously, I am uncancelable because I died. Imagine there's no... Okay, if John Lennon was alive today, do you think he would have been an anti-vaxxer? I think yes. Ah! Oh, fuck off.
Workers all ran off. Workers said boss stinks. Boss gonna get us killed. Wait, let me think. What if... Oh, no. No good. No. Have to get my workers back. Too late. All gone.
But also, like, the other side of this is that, like, if somebody is dying and we know they're dying and then they make like an album or a movie about it or something like that, right? If like like David Bowie's last album, I don't know it, I haven't heard it, but let's just say let's say Hannah is right and it's mid. It's probably not. He was a really good artist, but let's just say for sake of argument that everybody kind of knows it was actually a pretty mid album, right? I don't think anybody would actually say that even if it was true, because he was a super well-respected artist and he died, and like it's an album about him dying. So like, what, you really gonna give the album about the guy who died and his album about dying like 3.5 stars, 3 stars?
And they seem to be guarding that pit. Could this be
like you're really gonna do that? Come on, man. You'd have to give it like 10 to 15 years before it finally cools off and people can be like, you know what, maybe the album wasn't that good.
Hello?
Hello? Commander, are you
Like, I'm not even saying it's a bad album. I'm just saying people would be generally afraid to say it's a bad album because he's on his deathbed.
Wherever you are, must be on a
Which I get, but I also think that kind of sucks. But there's no solution to it, so whatever.
It's buried, so I could use your help finding my way around. Found a glowing crystal and a dead body.
Whoops, I interrupted the dialogue.
The crystal, not the body. If it's glowing, it may be a power source. There should be a control panel nearby.
I wonder if I can restart this. Logging out and logging back in so I can hear that dialogue uninterrupted. I interrupted a lot of it. Ow.
Hello? Hello? Commander, are you talking to me? Your signal's really strong. How'd you do that?
I jumped into a deep pit.
Good job! Wherever you are must be on a ley line nexus.
Listen, I found something. A lost city called Kesho.
Dude, I loved her album.
I could use your help finding my way around.
Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up. Tonight, I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock around the clock, cause the party don't stop. No. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. It's actually a really good song. I wasn't joking. It's a good song. I was just like joking because the name is similar. I was not making fun of the album, I promise. I know you like it, but also I was just not making fun of it. I love that song.
Pick it up. The crystal, not the body. If it's glowing, it may be a power source. There should be a control panel nearby.
I was out here when Kesha, when Animal and Kesha came out back in 2010 being like, hey, this bops, while everybody else was like, oh, this is like cheap, trashy whore music for whores. It's like, you're 13. You don't even know what that word means. Not really. Shut up. Were you singing as one-winged Kesha, though? What does that mean? What does that mean? Was I singing it to the tune of One Winged Angel? I didn't mean to.
Okay, the power's on.
What was that noise?
A door just opened. There's another exalted inside. Not red like the others. Looks dormant.
Clap,
Maybe
clap,
I can wake
clap,
it.
clap. Get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get pregnant, get
You know
pregnant.
what you're doing.
I love TikTok. I remember that my mom, who's now very cool with stuff, called it Slut Pop. Okay, but that's actually, like, I'm not even joking. That's a good name for it. I think that's only derogatory. Like, your mom probably meant it in a derogatory way, but, like, I think that's a good name for it, and it should only be viewed as derogatory if you're, like, gonna be weird about it. I think Slut Pop's a great name. I'm calling it that, actually. I love that name. Because it's absolutely about, like, being a slut. At least that song is. And that owns. Be a slut. That's fun.
No. Did
Oh, wait. Exalted? Why are you here? Yeah, PSG is slut anime. You're correct.
Wait, I'm a friend.
PSG is slut nasty anime. PSG is the vomit pop of anime.
Is the only clue we've got.
What have you done? The pedestals are reviving the forged.
The glowy red ones are forged? Good thing you didn't poke them.
You claim to owe Balthazar no allegiance. Prove yourself. Destroy his creations.
Okay, I can do that. Glad we're finally at story again instead of talking to a bunch of NPCs who were just telling you the same thing. Glad to have infected you with the PSG pill. Fast asleep. Defeat 2 of the Forge before they wake up. Didn't even realize I was doing that.
Balthazar's the reason I'm here. He's working to kill Kralkatorrik, and we're trying to stop him.
I wish you'd come sooner. Balthazar was here recently with that wretched lich Joko.
Apparently, I'm the chosen champion and protector of Glint's second scion, Aurene.
If you've been entrusted with the role of the Scion's protector...
Keep talking, man, but I got an achievement to get.
To assist you. I am Sadazi. Welcome to Kesha.
I saw the Z.
What you see is what's left of the Forgotten's first attempt to pacify the Elder Dragons. It failed. This site was abandoned. A few of us remained as its caretakers.
Why were Balthazar and Joko here?
They came seeking the forgotten magics that imbue battle armor with living spirits. The same that created the Exalted. They quickly discovered they could use those magics to create these abominations.
Can I just do this to get the achievement? I can!
The Red Exalted you fought were the results of their early experiments on us. Left behind as mindless sentries.
That's so funny.
In the chaos, I sealed myself in that chamber to avoid the fate of the others.
That was smart. Now you can help us make sure Balthazar doesn't succeed.
Balthazar thought he destroyed the information you seek, but the sentries he left behind were actually protecting it.
Oh, good job, Balthazar, dipshit.
The pedestals!
Your invisible friend is correct.
Your
I can
invisible
reveal
friend?
the secrets contained in any pedestal you choose.
Very funny to me. Very funny to me when people don't know that like Timey is like communicating or whatever. Like it's very funny to me when like there's not effectively cell phones in magical settings. Are you telling me that there's not a magic spell that lets you like telepathically communicate with someone regardless of distance or anything? Are you really? Your fantasy setting has people throwing like fireballs with the heat and size of the sun, but they can't send a little mind beam of knowledge? I don't believe you. One of those is much simpler than the other. The only way it works is if you don't have any spells that can affect the mind in any way. No illusion magic, no distortion magic, and nothing like that.
And a crystal dragon herself, with a mind of her own. We did all work well. Glint actively rejected Kralkatorrik, and she brought forth more scions to join our cause.
That was Josso Escher, one of the Legacy's main architects.
Well, to be fair, we didn't have the technology to do a lot of stuff in the 1970s.
Wait. Convert Kralkatorrik?
But like, magic is different than technology, you know? You can just make a spell.
Dared to try. But the hunger of elder
But like the more expanded your magic system is and the more you can do with it, the more it makes sense that somebody would have essentially just made a phone eventually.
Can be answered by consulting the other pedestals.
Like the more like fucking Gilgamesh the wizard would have been like, man, it really sucks having to send a carrier pigeon every time and hoping it gets there. I'm just gonna make a spell to send Bob the fucking Bob the super wizard. I almost said grand wizard, but then I remembered that is a KKK title. Bob the super wizard, a fucking mind beam of knowledge.
Be killed. Each has a distinct flaw. Mordramath, for example, dominates thought, but its most powerful asset, its mind, is also its greatest liability.
Yeah, we already know that elder dragons can be killed.
Kralkatorrik's unique strength, its power to crystallize objects, is also its singular weakness. Its creation share a fundamental resonance that connects them back to the crystal dragon and makes them vulnerable to each other.
A fundamental resonance that makes them vulnerable. Whoa, so that's why Balthazar was after Vlast. He needed a scion of Glint to kill Kralkatorrik. But Blast's gone now, so that means... Wait, there's one thing I don't understand. If Glint and the Forgotten knew what killing an Elder Dragon would do to Tyria, why would they rear Vlast and Aurene?
The answer is locked behind that door. If you're done with the pedestals, we can proceed.
No, brother. I want to read them all. No guarantee it will be good. Why? Did something mess up while you were cooking it?
This show is supposed to be my home, but it's more of a cage or a tomb. I prefer the open sky. I feel trapped here. This place reminds me that I cannot act, no matter how eager I am. Not until the full legacy is ready.
That's Vlast.
We encouraged him to record his thoughts for reference and posterity. He didn't contribute often, and was never glad to do it.
I believe it. He sounds super frustrated and restless. Like a genius progeny suffering through Intro to Golomancy.
It's quite a frame of reference, Timey. He sounds like one of the genius children of my race getting mad because they have to go to school.
I can't stand it any longer. The constant talk of duty and destiny. The Force reverence. It disgusts me. It enrages me. My exalted attendants are durable, but still mortal, insignificant. They quake with fear at the slightest angry hiss.
Damn, Vlast, you were kind of an asshole.
I have a job to do, and the power to do it. They can't help me.
I understand you were living under some of the most immense pressure a being can face, but like...
Matured in isolation. We didn't know how to socialize him properly until it was too late.
Kind of an asshole.
By the time we realized Vlast needed to bond with mortal races as Glint had, he no longer could, nor cared to.
You paintings tell is more snot than fabric now? Aw, I really hope you feel better soon. Thanks for being here for guild missions today, but I really hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that we ended up doing them finally when you were sick. How's the war in guilds? We're finding out that our sweet baby dragon child, Arene, her brother Vlast was kind of a huge asshole. Understandably why. He had immense pressure on him, but...
Others tell me I must wait. That before the real work begins, the whole legacy must ripen and mature. I am ready now. Kralkatorrik continues to grow in power.
Eastwatch Bluff and Orth Basin. Off the top of my head, no, because I don't know what that area is, but I can probably help you.
I will serve the glorious purpose she and the Forgotten set for me. Although the snakes and their golden servants speak as though it is their purpose, and Glint merely lent it her name. So in her name, I will...
You can't figure it out by the time I'm out of this, Hannah. I can help you.
Legacy is ready. I will contain Kralkatorrik and cull its branded horde.
It might require one of the gliding masteries, but if I can also just like teleport you with a mesmer portal.
Intruder!
Hi, dickhead. Uh-oh. Please don't disconnect me. Okay, whew. That was scary. Been having weird, like, pseudo disconnects like that recently.
Curious. The door isn't responding. It must have been damaged during Joko and Balthazar's attack.
Wanted to hear a transfem joke? I mean, I guess.
What's this?
Stable gate leaving final pedestal, destroy any living creature that... All right, you know what? I was expecting something transphobic, so that's all right. That's a good joke. Oh, I just beat down the door. Okay.
Please step inside.
What's going on here? Does you have the bouncing mushroom? Okay, well I can just portal you, Hannah, or like Jess can if you have a mesmer, Jess.
The millennia-long elder dragon.
Oh, this is quiet. Hold on.
Feast and famine. Ravenous they rise, sated they sleep. Glint and the Forgotten set out to break this cycle of extremes and to restore true balance. But when two elder dragons were unexpectedly eliminated from the cycle at one time, we believe it created a void. A void that caused the system to break down and the collapse to begin.
Oh, good. Whoopsie, I did this. Whoopsie, this is my fault.
The hope was that Glint's legacy would stabilize the cycle. We theorize these vacancies must be filled with entities that circulate and share magic rather than hoard it.
We should have let the powerful eldritch level creatures be.
Truly become stable. Only then will Glint's legacy achieve its ultimate purpose.
So we've got to put the Infinity Stones back, basically? You've got to make fake Infinity Stones and put them back? More or less? Sorry, I only know how to relate to everything through Marvel.
Balthazar only sees them as a means to gaining power, but they could be instrumental in restoring the natural balance.
If you are, in fact, the true protector of Glint's legacy, then it's up to you to stop Balthazar from taking her. But know that he will let nothing deter him from his goal of killing the Crystal Dragon.
Timing. Get a message to Ritlock, Canuck, and Casimir. There's a spire south of the skimmer camp, tall enough for Keel's airship to moor. Tell them to meet me there.
Commander, you must leave, now. I can feel the Forged approaching. If you are able to find Kesho, then I failed to adequately conceal the entrance. I must close the entrance forever. This portal will allow you to return safely to the surface.
But what about you?
I will keep my pledge
No,
to
that
protect
makes
this
Timmy
sacred
into
place with my
Vision.
life. I am at peace. Farewell, Commander.
Since, I would be Iron Man, since she's constantly in my ear giving me computer knowledge and telling me what to do. Goodbye, friend. Where are these achievements? Path of Fire Act 2. We could probably finish Act 3 today, to be honest. Alright. Goodbye, Kesho. Sealed forever. That's probably okay. Where do I need to go? Here? Okay. Dropped off before learning who the fuck Vision is. Okay, so you know the computer inside Tony Stark. You're gonna love this. You know the computer inside Tony Stark's like Iron Man suit, the one, the like slightly British one that talks to him and gives him like Jarvis. You know Jarvis. Jarvis, show me that man's balls. That one, right? He gets the yellow Infinity Stone and makes a body. He makes a body for himself and becomes Vision.
Think you can help?
Just becomes a whole ass like being. And then he falls in love with Scarlet Witch, and then he dies when Thanos rips the Vision, or rips the yellow Infinity gem out of his head. I think the Infinity Gem is like supposed to symbolize like something, but it's not like it shouldn't be able to make a body even. It's very dumb to do it that way, which makes it very funny. I thought he made the body, didn't he? Just help me get where I needed to go, by the way. Yeah, I figured. Wahoo. Yeah, the bouncing mushroom isn't usually required for most things. It's a shortcut. Oh, right. Ultron made the body. That's right. I remember.
Expecting someone else?
Hi, Balthazar.
What's this? Have your friends abandoned?
But yeah, he fucking downloads himself into the stone and just becomes a whole dude. Which is incredibly funny. Marked as a required mastery. There are like a very few things that like might require you to get it, but for the most part, it's not considered like a for the way the game is designed, most areas do not require you to have it. I think there's a few places in Tangled Depths that do, but for the most part, you're not required to have bouncing mushrooms. It's usually just a shortcut to like get to something quicker and easier. There's like a few, I think there's like a raid that like wants you to have it. Yeah, like Wing 2 wants you to have it, stuff like that. But it's not like required in the sense that like you cannot progress the story without it. Because I didn't have it for a really long time. Ow, cunt.
Suffer a little more loudly. Cry out, let everyone hear.
No, fuck you. My friends are gonna be here any minute, and then your ass is gonna die. Oh, getting it is good. It's worth getting. I'm just saying that, like, usually it's like... I mean, technically all masteries are required in the sense that you'll get them eventually, but usually, like, bouncing mushrooms are just meant to make travel easier rather than being outright required.
Excellent. We're not finished yet.
I mean, yeah, that was part of the idea of Heart of Thorns, was that you had to, like, do masteries. You had to do mastery. The idea of Heart of Thorns is that you're exploring the jungle. Like, you're getting better over time at being in the jungle as you spend more time in it and learn how to, like, navigate it and stuff. So you get the masteries to, like, you know, when you first come to the jungle, it's really hard and scary and everything's killing you and you don't have any masteries, so going everywhere takes a while. Like, it's like, difficult to do anything in. And then by the time you get masteries, you've sort of become that you have mastered the jungle. You have, like, become this, like, you become really adept at, like, being in it and, like, fighting in it and stuff like that, and, like, learned how to talk to the locals, learned how to make use of the local fauna, stuff like that. That's the idea. It's not always perfect in execution, but I think it's fun. And they kind of lost the plot with IBS masteries. Yeah. The Path of Fire masteries are similar. It's like you're learning to, like, use the, like, local animals the way that they do, like the way the people here do, and your bond with them is becoming stronger, so you're learning, like, more tips and tricks with them. Like, oh, did you know that if you like press in the raptor a little bit, it'll, like, jump forward and stuff like that? It's cool, but thank you. I get it. Conceptually, it's very annoying that it makes my, like, progress through the story kind of halt every couple of missions. That's how most people felt about them, which I get. I disagree, but I get why people felt that way. You're not gonna kill me. No balls. You're not gonna do shit, pussy. Wait, what? No, Aurene, you should not be here! Baby, no! I don't remember this! Baby, no! He's gonna hurt you! Get out of here! No! You let go of her right the fuck now! Wait, did he actually kill me? I forgot about this. Wait, did I actually die? I don't remember this.
Where am I? Who am I? I need to be somewhere else.
Oh my god, I'm actually dead. The departing judgment. Determine where and who you are. I forgot this happened. Wait, this is so cool. I wish the map would load in. I forgot this happened. Wish this effect was an infusion? Yeah, same. That would be cool. I bet if you did the personal story, you have a bunch of people here who are like people who you heard or whatever. My name? I don't know. There is an infusion similar to this, but it's not quite the same.
You there! Come here. Over here.
Oh, hello, person I don't know. Smile.
What is your name?
I don't know.
I don't even know who I am.
Friday's fishing
Where I
dates.
am. Or how I got here.
You died. It happened.
I wish I could do a fishing tourney for the guild, but the mechanics of fishing don't really allow that.
I am, of course, King Palawa Joko.
King Joko? I'm sorry. I don't know that name.
Liar! All who take breath know me. I am King Joko the Inevitable, the last primeval king. Joko the Undying, the scourge of Vabi.
So chat, if you haven't gotten to this part of the story, you're gonna love this guy.
Monarch of all. How dare you claim to not know who I am?
This guy is a fucking Disney cartoon villain.
What are you?
By the fallen god Balthazar. I led him here to claim spirits for his army. In exchange, I was promised a share of his new recruits, but he betrayed me and stranded me here instead. Perfidy. From now on, the only god I trust is me.
You are no god. You are an abomination inflicted on the Crystal Desert like a wound, like a plague.
I am a god. God King of Eluna, the Crystal Desert and all their environs. Genuflect, peasant.
You have no authority here. Only the judge does. He was appointed by Gren, a true god.
Gods, dragons, nations. Soon all will grovel at the feet of Palawa Joko.
So, here's a fun fact.
You must take the next steps. And I've heard
Unlike the Ghost of Ascalon, which are the result of the faux fire curse, and unlike the zombies of Or, which are a result of Elder Dragon, Zaitan's Elder Dragon corruption, Palawa Joko, this guy, is just undead. He's just like a lich or something. He's just undead. He's just undead. That's just a thing you can be. He can turn other people into things called risen, which are like zombies. Like, you can just be undead. Not like just like through like Zaitan or whatever. You can just be an undead. Awaken, that's what they are. Sorry, risen are the ones in Or. Which is insane to me.
Who is the judge?
He is a loyal servant of Gren, charged with sending all the spirits who come through here to their appointed place.
Lynn, if you're in chat, chicken was cooked good.
I don't know where I should be.
Come, spirit. Do not be afraid.
I'm not sure why I'm here, or even who I am.
That's because most spirits find their own way to their fate when they die. But those whose deaths are too traumatic often forget who they were or how they perished.
These spirits, like you and me, end up here in the domain of the lost.
But I can't be here.
You will reach your rightful place in time. First, you must recover your name, to know who you were and how you lived. Then, you must learn your purpose.
This might as well be Daddy Grin.
The choices you made, and why you lived as you did. Once you know your name and purpose, only then can I determine your final destination.
But how do I do that?
Nena has traveled the path you now face. She can assist you. For though they may have belonged to you in life, once your name and purpose enter this domain, they are yours yours no longer.
Huh.
And you'll have to fight to reclaim your name. Now, arm yourself.
Losing your name when you die.
So you discovered your name?
That sounds silly. I think that any lore with that would be really dumb. Anyway, hi, I'm Kyria Thanatos. That literally translates to dead woman.
But only after besting him in a challenge of riddles. I discovered my purpose.
I don't know what my name is.
Diary I had written as a child. I was a teacher.
Is it that simple?
It's different for everyone. The judge said you must fight to recover your name. So you clearly were the teacher. A soldier, perhaps?
I don't know.
Well, if you are to fight, you must first arm yourself.
With what?
Spirits must abandon their
I'm
positions
already the Chad, so
before
true.
they may move on.
All right.
Look around the area, and perhaps you will find something useful.
That really is his name, huh? Unlegible? His name is Brapp! B-R-A-P-P! Look! Is this random Denisar? I think we'll call her Silly. No! I sent you a pic? Yeah, I remember now.
I can't fight with any of this.
It hurts. What? Everything. Okay.
What the fuck?
Curse Mortis just
Cassie, thank you for the 9-month resub. It feels like you just got here like a day or two
Could
ago.
have had a baby in that
Like,
time.
I'm amazed time has flown by so fast. And also how quickly you integrated yourself in the community. Wonderful to see. Thanks for being here, and thanks for wanting to be here. Thank you for the 9 months.
There's nothing usable here. No. I can't fight with any of this.
Aw, Cassie, that's so sweet.
Nothing here. I'll have to keep searching. There's nothing usable here.
I'm glad you were comfortable with sharing it with us.
I should be able to fight with this. That spirit looks just like me.
We should follow.
Get over here, you haze of some kind. Mill your ass back over here.
Into that cave. Hurry. That spirit may be the one who claimed your name.
I still don't remember.
Then more than one must have claimed your name. Which means it must be a prestigious one. Quick, find another shadow.
There you are, cunt!
No, still nothing. Keep looking. If you don't reclaim your name quickly, you could lose it forever. I remember now.
Oh, I did the level up thing.
Life was filled with conflict, victory, and loss. I was a leader, a commander. I could tell. You wielded that weapon like a true fighter. But I don't know why I fought. What I strove for, or against. Next is your purpose. What drove you forward and ultimately led to your death.
That's all I know how to do.
The answer is here, somewhere in the domain of the lost. You just have to find it.
But how will I know it? Where will I find it?
If you truly desire it, your purpose will find you.
I like that your HP bar is blue, like you're a ghosty. Dude, I'm so here for meta shit like this. I love this. This is so cool.
I'd start with the bird.
Could I have all SNAF prize participants gather around? Today, if possible.
That's my friend. Your purpose.
Savant, allow me to present 3 of Vartasio's finest minds.
Those are my friends.
Batanga of the Order of Whispers, and Crosso of the Derman.
I remember this. I didn't do it on this character, so it's probably gonna... I bet there's more stuff if you did your personal story. Oh. That's so true. But it's not current content anymore, so if you're playing it, you're actually a fucking stupid idiot piece of shit. And you're wasting your own time is the problem.
When Zaitan rose from slumber, the dragon found a long-dead nation and claimed it.
That's how the game is designed. Sorry, the ultimate FOMO. Either be there when it happens or fuck off and die.
The soul of Tyria mourned as her children were cut down by the beast.
Hope you're ready to join a game that has 20 plus years of FOMO.
The world shuddered.
Just built in. With all the relics of stuff that doesn't tell you, like, hey, you're not really supposed to be here anymore. Or wait for Classic to catch back up.
Soon all will become one with the dragon.
Balgo, is there more here if you did your personal story? Is there, like, more, like, specific stuff to you?
Our victory at Fort Trinity will show the world that we can strike against the dragons.
I don't remember. Fair enough. Oh, fuck, hi.
You trespass on the dragon's land, and you will serve Zaitan.
Oh yeah, I forgot they added the like chromey time walking thing so you could go back to experience an expansion, but it'll just kick you out halfway through. I forgot about that. What a great design choice, Blizzard. You don't even get to see the ending of the expansion you choose to play. Holy shit, I forgot they did that to the new player experience. Fucking Christ, that's bad.
We have succeeded, but only by coming together.
That was like one of the few things I would like praise
Show me the way.
I would praise WoW for doing, but yeah, I forgot they fucked it up.
All you've done.
Tonight,
My beloved, hi.
I stared into the abyss, and
Hi.
it stared back at me. So much power. I don't know what's real and what isn't anymore.
I'm real and I love you. My ghost wife is gone. Crap, how will I ever recover from this?
The city. It's gone. All gone.
And here, at the center, little old me.
Hi.
Aren't you even curious about why I did it? All this chaos and destruction?
Bye, ghost wife.
Listen! Her shield drops when she attacks. Make it count. End this. Now!
Oh, don't make me stab Scarlet again. I mean, it is the one time I got to penetrate her, so...
You fools! You think my death saves you?
Mm-mm.
Too late.
I love you. I love you. Mwah. Little forehead kissy.
I have something I can no longer protect. You must understand its importance to Tyria's future.
The legends were true. There is a dragon egg.
Kaith, weird almost betrayal
You're
arc.
not leaving until you tell me the truth. Fowlin.
Oh, she changed into her other armor. That's cool.
We come from the jungle dragon. We belong to it. We are meant to serve it.
She changed into her beta appearance mid-run. That was neat.
With everything we had to deal with here, the Pact fleet may have already launched.
Narrow it down with Kaith. Season 2 Kaith is just weird. It feels like... I love ArenaNet, and I think they write pretty good stories. Nothing that's like, blows your socks off, but stuff that you can like make blurbos in, stuff that you can get attached to. And like, I think they wanted to write Kaith to go crazy and betray you, but they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't. I think they just couldn't do it. They couldn't pull the trigger on it. So like they didn't want to totally alienate you from Destiny's Edge. So like, halfway through, she just has to suddenly come up with an explanation for all her actions.
Neither should you.
Because like, it would, I think the idea is like, with Mordremoth coming, which they knew was happening, it would have felt so much more personal if Kaith is the one who betrays you, right? Was it okay? Yeah, you weren't here, I guess. I didn't know if you were muted or whatever. I got a lot of chicken, and I said it was good. It was cooked well. Next time you should probably sear the chicken a little bit more until it starts to get like a brown crust. But like, that's a pretty minor thing, all things considered. It was good. It was cooked well. It tasted good. It was fine. I liked it. It was good. I really liked the Velveeta stuff. I don't know about you, but I thought that was great. Like the pasta and the sauce and stuff. But yeah, I think with season 2, they wanted like Kaith to betray you, because it's one thing if like this Sylvari villain that they've made up betrays you, right? But it's another if like in all this paranoia, somebody who's like your friend and is close to you, like Kaith, betrays you, right? Like that seems like what they wanted to happen. But then somewhere along the line, they just decided, no, that shouldn't happen. We can't pull the trigger on that. So they had to spend like an episode or two with Kaith just being, with you literally going into Kaith's mind and past or whatever and being like, oh yeah, here's why I did all the stuff I did. I promised I had a good reason. Promise me. Huh? Sure. That's fine. You mind getting me some water? You.
Its offspring has chosen you. Channel this gift to get the egg to safety. Go. Confront Mordremoth. No matter how that mission ends, know that you have restored hope to Tarir and to the world.
Oh, don't show me this.
You must kill me, Commander, before that seed grows. Before Mordremoth becomes...
Oh, I hated this, man. I liked Traherne. I'm one of the few people who really, really liked Traherne. Don't show me that. Making me hear his death rattle for.
Our creator now lies vanquished. Where does that leave the Sylvari? What is our place in this new world we've created?
Time to go ape shit. Go a party. Bing bong, fuck your life. Nihilism time, but like the cool kind.
I like that. And Kyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
This sequence is really cool. I'm really enjoying this. Getting to go through all your life like this and see everything you've done. Like when you put it like...
I'm glad you didn't join Destiny's Edge. My mother wouldn't want you in there.
Like when you put it like this, right? When you keep showing all these events, it's like, fuck, the commander's kind of been through a lot, huh? Like you don't really think about it because it just kind of happens through gameplay and you just kind of move on, but like, fuck, it's been a lot, hasn't it? You've done a lot.
I lay down my life for... what should we call it? Her. Her name is Aureen.
That's my baby. Good night, Rose.
I am the last Mersat. Many years ago, you knew me as Lazarus the Dire. I have returned from the brink of existence.
You dipshit, we killed Lazarus.
But who would pose as Lazarus?
No, it can't be.
Owie, fire!
The dragons will die, and fire will unchain all.
I remember. Balthazar. He wants revenge on the other gods. And he's going to use Aureen to get it. I have to convince the judge to send me back.
It's a misspelling of the N word because you misspelled night. Like people will use that, like something similar to that, to say the N word. Don't worry about it. I'm not actually sure if it is a thing people use, but Automod thinks it is, so. No fall damage for the dead. Yippee! Yippee!
Rent welcomes all, noble spirit. Step forward, and I will send you to your appointed place.
Send me back! I got a fight to do!
You must let me go back.
I see you clearly now, Commander.
Balthazar killed you, but you would face him again? Balthazar has done great harm here. The magic he uses to hijack spirits shakes the foundations of the domain of the lost. But I cannot help you.
If I could only get back, if I could defeat him, it might undo the damage he's done in both our worlds.
It is too late. No life remains in your body. Unless, when Balthazar left, a fearsome beast, the Eater of Souls, rose to prey on the waning life energy of the spirits here.
That's got to be the screams I've heard in the distance.
If you were to defeat the beast and claim its power, that life energy might be strong enough to reanimate your body, allowing you to go back. But if you were to fail, the beast would consume your entirety. I could
no
grant
biggie.
you no final reward or punishment. Your spirit would simply cease to be.
I'll take that risk. Now that I've rediscovered my purpose, I have to go back to finish what I started.
Then in Grenth's name, conquer the Eater of Souls and live again. Remind Balthazar that none escape judgment.
My ass is... Am I just the Doomslayer? My ass is really gonna beat my way out of hell? Hold on, 1 second. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, chat. All right, chat. If we're gonna Doomslayer, we're gonna do it right. Come on, motherfucker, get in your arena! Okay.
Release me now, and I will still honor the deal you foolishly rejected.
Your help is worthless. I've found my own way back, and I'm off to succeed where you failed by defeating both.
I thought I was gonna go down in the middle of that fight. I'm pretty proud of how I handled that fight, actually.
Self-delusion. Off you go then.
Good dodges, good use of all my conditions, especially on a non-DPS class, like on a quickness class. Pretty proud of that. With full Zerker too, I think.
You have an army,
yeah.
Little one. Well, I do. An army to rival that of the disgraced god.
Humanity restored.
Don't stand a chance without my awakened.
I gotta fix that to do the sound.
You may be right about that. I do need your army, but I don't need you.
What? No. My awakened are loyal to me. They'll never obey anyone but their beloved God King.
Really? Because in your absence, your army obeys the Mordant Crescent. I've seen it, and I can use it.
I warn you, do not leave me here. By royal decree, I forbid it.
You're such
Sorry,
a
Your Majesty,
pussy-ass bitch.
But from what I've seen, your kingdom is better off without you.
Yeah, fuck you. Piece of shit. I love cringe fail god kings. Well, it's a good thing he's stuck in here and that's the last we'll ever see of him, you know? Trying to get the guild teleporter to go to the mist to get Millie back. You're drunk and like at the beginning of the ceremony, you're like, we'll have to move on without it. We'll have to learn how to go on without it. This is going to be a very hard time for the guild, but it's one that we must process together. Three beers in, 3 Norton beers in, which is the human equivalent of like 47 drinks of fucking beers or bottle of beers. You're like crying at the guild teleporter, like, let me into the mist! Let me in! I need my commander! I can't do it without him!
Back here, pathetic mortal. This is your last chance. I will return to reclaim my throne.
I'm glad he's the sheriff and we're frozen out here. So true.
Who left me here, and who dare take it?
Yeah, build a stairway to heaven out of Zaitan's tailbones. We're getting there. We're coming, Millie!
I will just laugh as their wretched pleas for a longer life turn to desperate cries.
This is how I feel about you, Joko. Ooh. Ooh, I'm just going to sleep. Oh, you're so boring. I'm just going to sleep. Are you done? Oh, okay. All right. You're so boring. I went to sleep. I was like, honk shoo. You can see the feather rising up and down off my fucking nose. It's Tequaddle. You had it right. It's oh no, you said Zaitan. It's Tequaddle's tailbones.
Get back.
Commander!
Is that
Enough of this.
Wait, what's going on there? You all said the commander was dead.
I was dead, Timey.
Rumors of my death have been massively overstated.
Yeah, but that's not how dead works.
She makes a good point. We all checked, Commander, and you were very much no longer with us.
And she's still not.
Wait, that means the commander is a zombie like me! Just like me for real!
Not me. I'm alive. I'm still the commander.
Poker! If she's squishy, she's a mummy. If she's leathery, she's awakened. And if she's nothing, she's a ghost.
We're not going to poke the commander, Timey.
You could if it would make you feel better.
Listen, Balthazar has Aurene.
We know. He was taking her south toward Kralkatork when we arrived. We tried to stop him, but there were too many forged.
And I hate being the bearer of bad news, but it appears that Balthazar has managed to build up quite
Look, guys, I even learned a new thing.
Seem to make him faster than we can break.
Look, guys, I learned a new power. Look what I can do with my weapon.
We need an army of our own. And I met someone in the domain of the lost who told me where I can borrow one.
I'm alive, I'm animated, I'm from Rodasum, and I'm coming.
Yay, we have a plan.
Kaz, have you got anything that can change our appearances?
Yes, but nothing that can make the four of us look like an army.
It doesn't have to. It just needs to disguise us as someone
like the Goof do.
After I secure our cover story.
Okay.
Alex Jones Commander is a very funny idea. A Surin Alex Jones Commander.
I want to double my wager on you.
Fine. I'll get word to you all when the time is right.
Oh, hey, Commander. Good to have you back.
Good to be back. I saluted a little late, but good to be back, friend. Oh, I forgot about that whole sequence. That was so cool. I like unironically loved that. That was actually so cool. I forgot that whole sequence happened. I really loved all of that. This little highlight reel of your life and everything you've been to. Oh god, I thought he was just gonna keep walking. Little highlight reel of your life and everything you've gone through with all your friends. Your introduction to Joko being kind of a shithead. You're like reclaiming who you are and what you are. I like it. I like it. I clap. Yeah. The desolation of smog, huh? Kill streamer? I'm not a fucking seal! I'm normal. It was an adorable voice. What, mate? Yay! Yay! I cop. Yay! That voice? Immediately commit suicide? Commander, I was thinking about taking your position, but now that you're back, I see that's impossible. Goodbye, Commander. There's nothing left for me anymore, Commander. Goodbye. Dude, I wish I liked Char, and I've said this so many times. I wish I liked Char for one very specific reason. I really, really, really wish that I could make a Char Revenant. Because one of the specs I'm most interested in playing is Vindicator. Which is, or maybe it's not called Vindicator. I can't remember. But it's the one where you get the Char legend, Kala Scorchrazor, who is a really cool legend. She's a person from Guild Wars history who created like an all-female army that like overthrew this like fucked up like tribune or whatever, and like paved the way for like women to be in the military and shit and be treated the same as men. She's so fucking cool.
Commander, how are you alive? Balthazar killed you.
I remember her. Well, I haven't even talked about her, but she wasn't like, she isn't in game. She's just a historical character they made.
We could send a warning.
Lilia hastily dismisses, or Lilia rather hastily dismisses the emotional support Millie Phantasm. You saw nothing? You're right. Don't worry. I saw nothing. She has a statue in the Black Citadel? Yeah, she does.
But first, you must help me.
In exchange for that knowledge, absolutely. Anything the Order can do, name it.
I want to use Joko's army to stop Balthazar.
Commander, the Order of Shadows is powerful, accomplished, capable.
Doesn't get to cater the wake now? No, now you get to cater the party. The return party,
save Joko
see?
himself.
And you can make even more food because everyone's being good spirits.
The Archon?
This is a net win for you.
I suppose Joko's marshals might follow the orders of the Archon.
You get to feed people, or get to feed everybody double the amount you were going to.
I have it on the best authority that they would.
But the Order has no sway with Arcana Beru. The last time we caught Joko's attention, he killed 30 of our agents.
I'll take care of Iberu. I just need to know where to find him. And Joko's marshals.
I suppose Grand Vizier Uramishi in the Bone Palace to the south would know where the marshals are. As for the Archon, the fastest and safest way to engage him would be to lure him here. But he usually considers the area south of the wall unworthy of his attention.
If he thought the Sunspears were rebelling down here, he'd have to come running to end the threat, right?
There aren't enough Sunspears left to stage an uprising.
Only takes one, and they don't have to be a Sunspear. A few attacks on awakened camps, some conspicuously placed Sunspear banners, that would look like a Sunspear declaration of war, no matter who was responsible.
It's risky. Very risky. Be careful, Commander. Your next death could be your last.
By the way, I just want to say, I really like the, communal NTR storytelling going on in chat right now. Of people saying, how their characters would react to Commander Millie Hayes' death. That's really cute. I like that. Thank you, chat.
We've been heard. An informant. Don't let them get away.
Your plan is to false flag a war? Yeah, I learned some things from Alex Jones while I was dead. I'm literally doing some Alex Jones shit, unironically. Not to say Alex Jones invented the concept of a false flag, but...
Perfect spot to start a fake revolution.
What's a false flag? Is this a genuine question, Char? I don't know if this is a meme or not. It's okay if it is. I just want to make sure before I, go really in depth. Char is uncultured? You're not uncultured. It's just don't know. A false flag is where it's what you do exactly what we're doing, where you state like if I attacked, let's say that I somehow had the ability to do this. Let's say I sent a nuke at, I don't know, fucking Paris, right? And I sent a nuke on Paris, and then I dropped a bunch of, in my plane, I dropped a bunch of letters on the rubble that said hey, we're Albania and we nuked Paris, smile. Then Paris is gonna think that Albania did it even though they had nothing to do with it. A false flag is where you make a thing happen and blame it on somebody else, basically. It's what Alex Jones says every the reason I call it Alex Jones shit is because Alex Jones says that every time there's a school shooting or anything like that, he says it's a false flag operation that the U.S. government is doing. So in Alex Jones's mind, the U.S. government is intentionally sending its own people, its own soldiers and cops and shit like that, to go attack schools so that they, in his mind, if they keep sending them to attack schools and do mass shootings and stuff, then people will be scared, and if people are scared, then it's easier to enact gun laws, which ultimately damage the Second Amendment and thus take away from people's freedoms and stuff like that. The worst part about, this is the worst part about all conspiracy theories, is the ones that you can kind of see the logic in, because that's where you get people. You get people who would not otherwise be prone to a conspiracy theory going I can see that. If you think the U.S. government is already trying to totalitarian do a totalitarian control of its people, it would make sense that the U.S. government would be trying to false flag things to take away civilians' rights. That kind of necessarily makes sense. But yeah, Alex Jones is an insane person, to be clear. That isn't happening. He just thinks that's happening. No, critically unsupporting Alex Jones on this, almost said on this podcast, on this Switch stream. Critically have to say Alex Jones is an insane person and bad. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm attacking Joko's settlement and making it look like a group that they already have issues with. The Sunspears is doing that instead. Oh, Charlotte, that is nothing. That is like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Charlotte. Alex Jones' false flag accusations are probably one of the more understandable and believable things, like, from his, like, insane, like, playbook. Like, not to say that it's true, but, like, there's like, if you get into the idea of, like, what he thinks the government is out to do to its citizens in the first place, you can, like, draw the line where you're like, okay, so you think because they want to do that, that, you know, they're, like, you can get from 1 to 2, right? Like you can see how that would happen, right? But Alex Jones has many other like ideas that are even more unhinged to like a ridiculous degree, that just have no basis in reality. Yeah, Alex Jones thinks that the US government is false flagging school shootings to like control gun rights and gun laws. That's a Tuesday for Alex Jones. That is nothing. That is not even, that is so low on like insane shit for him that it barely even crosses my radar. And I know a lot about Alex Jones. He's my hate Blorbo. Yeah, he's my anti-Blorbo. In other words, he's a Blorbo that, like, I'm obsessed with him the way you get obsessed with a Blorbo, but I hate him with every fiber of my being and want the worst things possible to happen to him. But, like, I can't, like, stop looking at, like, information about him. Like, whenever something happens, I'm, like, compelled to be like, what'd this fucking idiot do now? Is there aliens? Feel like you talk about aliens occasionally, but not as much as you might think. Like, it does happen, but again, not as much as you might think. Aliens work for Satan in the Jonesverse, but it's a little more complicated than that. In that he believes that aliens might, aliens might have been a thing that we found out about years ago, and they implanted, what is it? They implanted ancient Illuminati-style deep mind viruses in people that caused the creation of Satan, that led to the killing of Jesus Christ, and those mind viruses are activating in people today, and that's what the Democratic Party is. Yeah, I believe that's right off the top of my head. If Marcy wants to fact check me, feel free. But I believe that's right? Oh no, Alex Jones is okay, Alex Jones is two things. He is a Alex Jones is like legitimately like charismatic isn't the right word, but like a good orator, I guess. He's not actually charismatic, but he's good enough at orating that people think he's charismatic. Like when he goes on like an unhinged rant, he talks with such conviction and talks in such a way that you can kind of be lulled into thinking he's charismatic during the speech, until afterwards you were like, wait, what the fuck was he even saying actually? You can be like tricked into thinking he has charisma during the speech. So he's like this weirdly like quasi charismatic guy and like also completely a grifter and knows the things that he's selling are bullshit. Like he knows. Genuinely, Alex Jones is fully aware. It is stated in court documents that came out during Sandy Hook. Alex Jones is fully aware, completely, utterly, fully aware that a bunch of the shit he says is made up, that his pills don't work. Like, he is aware of how, like, what he is doing and how he is grifting. At the same time, he legitimately, unironically, with his whole chest, believes the things, like, believes some of his more repeated and like more insane viewpoints. He's basically Alex Jones is such a good grifter that he has grifted himself into believing the insane shit he said to sell you like dick pills. I'm not even joking. That's Alex Jones. He is mind grifted himself into believing the things that he says. Like some stuff he just knows is outright false. But like stuff about like Jewish aliens and the mind virus that created Satan and all that other kind of stuff, legitimately he believes that with his whole heart. It's not a bit. It's not like something that he like. It's not something that he like, you know, like it's just doing for money. That with his whole chest, he believes that. With every fiber of his being, he believes that is happening. I mean, he believes a lot of the little stuff too. He genuinely believes there is a war on Christmas. He genuinely believes that like Christians are, and I'm saying this quoting him directly, he genuinely believes Christians are the most oppressed group to have ever existed. Ever. This is not like it makes him money to believe this, but also he like, and at first he definitely didn't, but now he just actually believes it. War on Christmas? Charlotte, do you not know about the War on Christmas? Do you not know about the War on Christmas rhetoric? No? Okay. Hold on.
Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat!
Level 1 cleric just traded the graveyard with 4 aiders.
Hi, cleric. I mean, here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing about Alex Jones, chat. Here's the interesting thing about Alex Jones. When he first started, Alex, also cleric, thank you for the raid. Sorry, I'm just in the middle of a rant here. But thank you for the raid. Hi, everybody. When Alex Jones first started, you're not gonna believe me on this. When Alex Jones first started, like his radio show, a lot of leftists actually really liked him, because he was against the Iraq War. Now he was against the Iraq War because he thought that instead of invading Iraq and killing the Iraqi civilians or anything like that, he thought instead much worse things. Like motherfucker at the time, I believe, thought we should be invading like Switzerland to take their natural resources and shit like that. But people genuinely liked him. People genuinely liked him because he was against the war in Iraq, and he was like, he would say some insane shit every now and then, but he was this is an insanely hot take unless you know anything, like unless you like are really in depth on Alex Jones lore. When Alex Jones first started, he was a shit lib. You're not gonna believe me. He was a shit lib. He had the same politics as like Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama or something. He was just a shit lib. He was just a generic shit lib. But he had 1 or 2 insane takes. And he was really critical of the Bush administration and the government. Like Donald Trump was? No. He like hated Donald Trump. For like 15 years, he hated Donald Trump. Yeah, so part of the reason that he was anti-9/11 or anti-Iraq war is because, hold on, I'm gonna end the recording. Thank you for watching Guild Wars streamer or Guild Wars viewers. I need to talk about this, and I need to show chat something. But also I was kind of done anyway. I was reaching a stopping point, and we only have 30 minutes left to stream. So goodbye.